Hey you! Welcome back to another video. Thank you for clicking. Now shut your eyes. You gotta trust me on this. I want you to think about your favorite enemy in Breath of the Wild. You may be asking, favorite in what way? I don't know, it's not that deep. It could be your favorite to kill or you just like the look of them. Now open your eyes and look back at me. I'm about to tell you what that creature you just thought about says about you. I've done a few of these videos now and I haven't been wrong a single one of those times. And you can quote me on that. I also don't plan on starting now. We must start with the most basic of enemies, the one your 100-year-old eyes first set sight on as you walk out that dark cave. The Bokoblin. A very tame take. You can't hate the Bokoblin, especially at the start of the game. These little guys are harmless. Well, I mean pretty much harmless. You love them because they are the closest things to cavemen you can find, and that resonates with you deep inside. You like fighting your enemies fast and efficiently, and do not care for toying with them, or leading them around pretending to be the Bokoblin master. Just me? Okay, well anyways, you're not one for combat, but you enjoy the simpler things, like cutting grass, or just walking around. The Lizalfos. You scare me, my friend. The Lizalfos are quite literally just angry lizards. You most likely own a reptile or have owned one, and like the feeling of pain and suffering, as these guys just jump around your attacks and poke their tongue out at you. Which must be made out of metal or something, because it does way too much damage. Anyways, you fight from afar, never letting them get too close and killing them before they even see you. Moblins. Look at these cute little guys. Who's a good giant boy? You are. Sorry, I forgot I was recording for a second. You find these creatures more cute than frightening. I mean, come on, they are just the best. They move at the speed of a snail, and their attacks also match that speed. Just look at the way these guys throw Bokoblins. You don't even like to fight Moblins. You just watch them and actually do lead these ones. Wandering across Hyrule without a single thought behind those eyes. Keese. I'm grouping all of them together. Ice, electric, fire. They all suck. I don't understand you. At least with Lizalfos, they have cool boomerangs. But Keese are just bats, and they are way more annoying. Always hitting you in the middle of a fight with an actual opponent. You're a bomb connoisseur. You see a flock of them, and you either grab your bomb, or the bomb arrows out and shoot and kill 20 of them at once. You like to see mass destruction of Hyrule. Definitely leaning towards the side of Ganon, that's for sure. Lionels. I know some of you out there were waiting for this one. Look, the Lionels are great. If you're looking for pain, I'm sorry, but I'm more of a fan of fun combat. You're definitely an Elden Ring or Dark Souls enjoyer. You love the hard fights that take you 15 minutes to grind out because you're severely undergeared and underleveled. You definitely fought the first Lionel you saw to death and did not run away like a little scaredy cat because you're bad at the game. Oh yeah, that was me who did that. I admit it, you're better than me at playing Flurry Rush Simulator. Choo-choos. Okay, I know I said the Moblins were cute, but these guys are just little blobs. They miss you half the time anyways. It's like having a real pet in Breath of the Wild. You definitely are a dog person in real life and always speak to them in baby voices. And no, this is not from personal experience. You like choo-choos because they literally don't do anything and you only hit them because you want to see more of them spawn. Otherwise you walk right past them. Octoroks. This one I cannot let slide. Octoroks are the worst. They just spit rocks out at you and annoy you when you're walking peacefully. You 100% only like them to practice playing baseball and cleaning off weapons that are rusty. You're the type to go and look for Octoroks, and when you find them, you just stand there and let them hit you. The Jaeger members. I caught you off guard with this one, didn't I? Well, I know exactly why you like these guys so much. It's because you like to mess with them all the time. You know every location of the fake travelers and love to set up a trap for when you are finished talking to them. But I also know that deep down, you actually hate them, because when they ambush you, there's a certain hatred inside your soul. We all just want them to leave us alone for a few seconds. You can admit that. Wizrobes. You're a masochist. You only like the feeling of pain and suffering, and are probably Ganon himself, because Wizrobes are the single most annoying enemy in the whole game. There's not a single thing that is fun or enjoyable about them, except the noise it makes when they're invisible and walking in the sky. You're the type to climb down cliffs instead of jumping off of them. That's all I have to say. Guardians. I don't even know what to say at this point. You like the sound of piano music? You love running. That's it. You love running because you definitely don't fight these things. But when you do, it's perfect parry after parry after parry. You enjoy farming them for their parts and selling it to Robbie for the ancient armor so that you can fight them even faster and more efficiently next time. Hinox. You know what they say, the bigger the enemy, the cuter they are. Well, I say that at least. I mean, Hinoxes are cool. You definitely mess with them by going and waking them up by standing on their chest and stealing their cool little necklace items. You also don't like to fight them, so you steal their items and run away, leaving them in a state of confusion and frustration until they fall back asleep. The Molduga. The little sandfish is an odd one to have as your favorite enemy, but you definitely love using all different methods of combat and trying to find different ways to kill enemies. This started with the Molduga by baiting it with a bomb, and now has led to finding every different way possible to spice up combat and not just flurry rush 700 times to beat every enemy. The Talus. You are obsessed with getting as many rupees as possible. You have found every single Talus in the game just so you can go up to it with a big hammer and spin around on its back hoping to get a diamond. Have you ever thought about their feelings? No, I don't think so. That's probably a birthmark that you're slamming away at. And what about their children? Do they not need a parent? Peblets. I could not believe that was their name either. But these small little guys are the cutest of them all. For being just a moving rock, they sure do have some personality to them. Look at them, thinking they're all tough and strong just because they're made of stone. Hey little guy, did you not see what I just did to your dad? Anyways, you're the most respectable type of Breath of the Wild player. You look past what loot they have and take into consideration other factors. Like, just look at these guys. They're the best. The lava one is a bit spicy though. Cursed enemies. The cursed enemies, if you didn't know, are the ones that are just floating heads with a weird aura behind them. If this is your favorite enemy, then I'm sorry to say that you're just a little bit weird. I mean, if you want to like an enemy, at least like the actual enemy and not just their weird head. You probably used to have a bunch of dolls when you were young and would rip them off to create a weird Frankenstein head concoction. Go make some friends. Well, that's all the enemies that matter. There aren't any other enemies. But if you enjoyed the video, make sure to give it a like and maybe even subscribe. Let me know which one of these enemies was your favorite, so I can sit at home and roast your selection to myself. Unless it's the Peblets, because that one is the only correct answer. Tears of the Kingdom comes out in only a few weeks, so expect to see many more videos from me when that happens, and even daily streams. So make sure you go follow me over at my Twitch, at twitch.tv/CurtisProng. Come watch your boy be bad at games. That's all my self-promotion out of the way. So have a great day. See ya.